finally. Oh, excuse me. I just been putting up with all this bullshit. Excuse my language. This could, first of all, warning. This video contains vulgar language. Okay, yes, it does. I've been playing with this YouTube shit, trying to get my page and shit right. Then when I go try to go stream live and all, they talking about all these files and extract and all this bullshit. I don't know. I guess I'll get to the bottom of it. This shit frustrates me. Trying to do all this shit. That's why the fuck YouTube just won't let me record this shit and post the shit and be going about my business. I gotta do all this extra. Damn. But anyway, this video is for you, MC Shakie. And by the way, I love you, MC Shakie. I am not calling to straighten you. I'm not calling to do any of that. I'm not calling to give you a read. I'm not calling you to do any of that. I am just calling to ask you for your opinion for something that you said that you didn't believe in. And by the way, you remind me of my son, but I'm not here to be your mama either. I'm here to ask you a question. Okay, so MC Shakie. I got your video where you were saying that when you were talking about Super Sin or whatever, and you were saying that that you didn't believe in psychics and things like that. They say they're psychics. They're called spiritual mediums that I know of. It talks about mediums in the Bible and things like that. I am just here because I do dearly believe in them. I don't call them as I don't call them psychics, but I will say a spiritual medium. Because it's so funny how I had a friend that worked with me way back in the day when I was working at fast food, in my 20s and things like that. And her uncle was like a preacher or whatever. He had held church at his house and stuff like that. And he would always try to get her to get me to come over. And I would never, ever come. This one particular day when I finally made it, because every time I would go, something would come up. So when I finally did make it to his house, when I walked through the door, not knowing this man ever, not telling this girl nothing of my business, because we knew each other from work, but we never talked about personal issues and things like that. And so as I walked into the door, he said, "Oh my God, what was her name? Damn, I can't even remember her name now." But he was like, "Oh my gosh," I said, "Is this her?" And she was like, "Yeah, this is Jay, da 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 da." He was like, "Oh my God, the aura about you." He was like, "You're strong, and you're supposed to be, a boss and, running things and, da 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 da." And so, it was so funny because that's the type of person that I am. Okay. And then he went to my, I went there that particular day. I came back that weekend with my boys. I have 3 boys. And I came back that weekend. And we were all sitting at the table and things like that. And he started with my oldest son. And he was like, "You're a very good worker. You make good grades in school. Keep that up. You're gonna be famous. Da 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 da." And my son, he's a photographer. And so it really got me because when people are telling you things like this and they're supposed to be like a spiritual medium, you're still looking at them like, okay, I just want to hear what they're gonna say. Are they gonna say something that's on point? Or you anybody can be famous, but the second and the third child is what got me. And then the initial of me coming back a third time is what really got me. Okay, so now he got to my second son, who is 19 now, and he said, stop following those little boys. He said, there are some little boys that's in your neighborhood that you want to be like. And he said, I want you to know, do not follow them. Don't do what they do because you're going to wind up in trouble. And it was so crazy because there were 2 little boys that stayed directly across the street from me, who mom let them roam the neighborhood. I mean, nighttime, they would be outside. You looking like 9 o'clock. Why the fuck these children ain't in the house yet? Where your mama at? They still outside roaming around. So me, I was kind of protective for my kids because I know the world is crazy, and I would tell them the real things that go on, but that don't mean I would let them go out, amongst it, in it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what a mom is supposed to do. You're supposed to take your children in, and you feel like it's wrong, you're not going, and that was just the way I was, And so that tripped me out. So now I'm like, like, well, damn, how you know this? This is on point. Okay, now the third one really tripped me out, MC, because when he got to my baby boy, who is now 14, he said, and you, he said, I just want you to know, because I know you keep wondering about your daddy. He said, I just want you to know that your daddy is fine. The shit, he said, your daddy wants you to know that he's okay. And the shit really blew me because his daddy had died his daddy passed away, I think about a year. It had been a year. And it was so funny to me because I was like, how in the hell? He really had me then. Because I was like, how in the hell this man know this? Keep in mind now, I haven't told this girl none of my personal business. None of this. I haven't said any of this to her. If I had said something to her, then I would have been like, but by me knowing that I had never said anything to her, I was tripping like, how the fuck this man know this bullshit? Hell, you feel me? Okay. And he got on me because I like color. Like right now, pink. For breast cancer, you can't really see it because it's like feathery real light. And I'm on the computer cam or whatever the fuck the camera is, computer that I've never used. It's my first time. The quality isn't as good as the phone quality, but I got so many videos on my phone that I keep supposed to upload to YouTube and shit, and I be busy doing other stuff. Okay, so I haven't got to, but anyway. He got to me and he went to tell me about the color hair that I wear and it attracts people. And I attract all type of people with my hair color. Da, da, da. And so I went to wearing black again and I was like, you know what? Fuck that. Like, I know right from wrong. You know what I'm saying, bitch? I know how to say yes. I know how to say no. And I went back to wear my color, da, 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 He was telling me about this car I was going to get. It was going to be black. And I actually got this car. Had 22-inch rims on it. And, oh, sorry about that. Every time I start to do a video, somebody always come and interrupt me for something. But so the last time I went back, um, I was getting ready to go. I stayed there for a minute, trying to wait for his name was Brother Dunlap, for Brother Dunlap to get there. And she was like, I didn't know even know he had cancer at the time, and she was like, he at the little cancer place or whatever, getting treatment, da da da. So I was still trying to stay there and wait and wait and wait and wait. And then I had just got to the point where I was like, okay, well, tell Brother Dunlap I came by, and I'm going to be out. Well, I wound up waiting a little bit longer, and before you know it, Brother Dunlap had came through the door. And when he seen me there, he was just always excited to see me. He was like, hey, how you doing? And, da 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 da. So, as we getting ready to go, he stops me. He's like, hold on for a minute. I got some stuff for your son, your oldest son, because they were like big and tall, like 6'3". They were both tall and kind of on the heavy side, and I guess he couldn't wear it no more. So he was like, I got some stuff to get to your son. So while his wife is in the house in the garage getting the stuff for my son, we sitting there, we just casually talking, and she had came in the house, gave me the clothes, and she was like, I mean, not she, the wife came in the house, gave me the clothes, but Brother Dunlap was sitting on the sofa, and he say, Jay, and I was like, yes. He said, there's a man that's standing behind you, and every time I look, he tries to hide like that there. He was like, he's waiting to get you by yourself. And it just blew my fucking mind. It blew my mind because I knew exactly who he was talking about. There had been this one dude that I met one night. Me and my sister were together. And I had on my real short shorts. I was about a size 12, And I had on my real short booty shorts, and we was walking up the sidewalk, going to the club, and he stopped and hollered, da da da. We conversated, and he was like, hey, da da da. And I was like, what's your name? And he was like, my name is Mac. And I just made a joke with him. I was like, oh, you a Mac, huh? And he was like, no, my daddy's name was Mac. Blah 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 like that. Okay, as time went on, he would call me, and he would always call me, but he would call me at the wrong times, And then sometimes it would just be awkward. Like he would call me and he would just always try to get me to come with him. And it was always something like, no. And then sometimes I'll be with my family and I'd be like, well, with my family, I was like, wait a minute, there's something about this dude. Every time he called me, he's trying to get me by myself. He's just so, desperate. And, I'm like, something, right? So one particular day while I was with my family, he called and I was like, well, me and my family finna go to the pool. We're going to eat some crabs, trying to get him to come over, to where I'm at, to a place where people are, and not by myself because I had just felt, something. And anyway, as time went on, kept contacting. And so yeah, he just would just try to get me by myself all the time, and I was like, okay, let me bring him around family to see if I can get him to come around, and he would never ever come around people. He would always just make stuff up like, damn man, damn, you gonna always be around your family? That's probably why you ain't got no nigga now. And just little stuff like that to try to because for some women that would have been psychology. I done been there and done that. That would have been psychology. Like, damn, let me. Not me. I'm like, oh, bitch, I don't even know you. Don't even give a fuck. And I do what I do, and I do what I want to do.